Morning, folks. Back with another one of our reacting to Crack Squad videos. Some of them are pretty funny. Man, that place looks familiar, doesn't it?
What's up? Is that right?
No,
Damn it,
well,
man.
well, well.
Out of all this shit, I haven't addressed Babel. God damn, Babel. Out of all the fucking shit that comes out of your mouth, I can't have nothing. Now, Babel Nuts is fucking saying Bigfoot ain't real. God damn, Babel. Can I not have the wood booger? Can I not believe that a monkey man, furry motherfucker, is running around the woods eating beef jerky and fucking pulling down trees? Can I not?
Now, you got to admit, there'd be at least just one. There'd be at least just one of them, claiming to be a member of Crack Squad out here white knighting for Upchurch if they were real.
Can I not believe that?
You know it would be.
Can I not believe there is a furry female monkey woman with big Sasquatch tits?
I've never had those thoughts. What happens to a man that even gives him those thoughts? What has to happen to a man in order for him to even have thoughts like that?
Running around the woods, eating beef jerky, and hitting herself in the face with her damn fucking wood booger boobs.
Now,
Can I not have that?
Now, here we go. You're going to ruin beef jerky for me. That's what you're trying to do here. You're trying to give me a visual that puts a bad taste in my mouth every time I try to eat beef jerky. You got some low blow shit, dude. Low blow. I'm just saying, man. Beef jerky?
For fuck's sake. What's next, Babel? What's next? Oh, there's no such thing as ghosts. Oh, aliens aren't real.
Ghost Ranch.
Is that what's next? Can I not have a goddamn thing?
Haven't you seen the late night tarot card readings over at Ghost Ranch?
Can I have Sasquatch, for fuck's sake? Come on, man. Goddamn, Babel. You are a party pooper? You're a dream
He says the guy that ruined beef jerky.
breaker, and nobody can even have goddamn Bigfoot. I'm taking Bigfoot. So out of all that shit you said, you gotta take that shit back. Bigfoot is fucking real. Come on now.
And you ruined beef jerky. Shame on you. Now there's this other idiot. Finally found the dude I'm supposed to be afraid of because he's intellectually superior, so says Uncle Will. Now, I would argue that if you can, count to 10 and you know the difference between right and wrong, you're probably, intellectually superior to Uncle Will. But anyway, now I know who this knucklehead is. So yeah, let's check him out. And by the way, his whole channel, he's got 700 subscribers and his entire channel is about me. But he's anyway going to tell me how, it's terrible for me to do what I do, sticking up for what's right. Let's hear what this brilliant.
What'd you block me for? Was it the fact that I brought it to your attention that you claim Creek Squad doesn't know shit about this case? Because
no, it was because you changed your screen name to my wife's name, being a jackass. That's why you got blocked. When you can't get to me, then you start doing that shit. You're you're the dude that's all. I was actually saw a video pop up my recommends of somebody's live stream that this knucklehead was on. And he was talking about how like he owned me. And I'm thinking, well, fuck, I don't even remember talking to this dipshit. And he's the one, he tried to come on my podcast, and in a minute I loaded him on the fucking panel. You know, he changes his screen name. He tries to play music, okay, knowing you can't do that, right? Or you get a strike from YouTube. And then he tries to change his screen name to my wife's name. Yeah, I mean, just a fucking brilliant piece of work. And then he wonders why he got kicked off. Let's hear what he has to say.
We haven't been to Truckee? Those are your words. Or was it the fact that I brought it to your attention that you need to look in the mirror next time you try calling us Crack Squad? I can spot a junkie from a mile away, and you're not fooling anyone, dude.
You can spot a junkie from a mile away, and you're not fooling anyone. Okay.
But this is the part of your podcast where you really get triggered.
You know, hey, I got new. Hey, son, I think we got this. We should probably talk seriously about this, okay? You're not going to find somebody in their 60s that clearly owns a home and a business and, you know, a couple of different late model automobiles and, you know, is a foster parent that's a junkie. It don't work that fucking way, son. It just doesn't work that way. You know, usually if you're 63 years old and you're a fucking junkie, you don't have a goddamn thing because every fucking thing was about drugs, you know, like most junkies. You don't have nothing, okay? Or you can be so goddamn rich, you don't have to work, you don't have to do anything, and you can just, you know, have an endless supply. That's typically why so many entertainers become addicted, because they got nothing to do all day and a shit ton of money. But if you got to fucking earn a living and pay for a home and, you know, pay for vehicles and stuff like that, you're not going to be out shooting up every fucking night. One would go. The two can't go together. Doesn't work that way. Dumbass. Yeah. This is our intellectually superior.
To the point you're about to cry.
Oh my God. I can't believe they're still fucking. See what I mean? See what I mean, Ryan Upchurch, you stupid, irresponsible son of a bitch?
Yeah.
This fucking crackhead right there. You've got to.
This fucking crackhead right there, this is who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I look like a fucking crackhead to you?
Well, if you believe one word of Ryan Upchurch's hallucination that YouTubers and the government had something to do with this child's just everyday common run-of-the-mill auto accident that didn't have one single thing about it that was nefarious, not one single thing that was covered up, not one single thing that was unusual, just a plain old everyday common auto accident that, and every ounce of evidence that you guys claim you created it. You fabricated your evidence and then believed it. You fabricated your own evidence, then you believed the evidence that you fabricated, while you rejected the evidence that would prove that your fabricated evidence was fabricated. And you want to call people stupid.
You fucking pill popping junkie.
Gee.
Continue. I'd love to hear you cry, though.
You're not going to.
100 of these dumbasses that aren't ever going to fucking quit believing the fucking fairy tale you told them. Right.
Yeah, dumbasses like
bitch.
you. You know, it's like you guys will forever bother everybody that Ryan Upchurch accused in this crime. You guys, you low IQ people like you and your toothpick, are forever going to bother these people because you're small-minded simpletons. You got nothing to do with your life. You don't fucking work. You got nothing to do all day but just fuck with people. And thanks to Ryan, there's a handful of women now that'll get fucked with for a very, very, very long time by people like you. Yeah, who think they're so clever. This is the guy that he, you know, I hit this podcast he's on. He's talking in length about all these efforts he went to dox me, to figure out who I was and where I lived. Where I got news for you, dumbass. If you had watched my podcast, I told my audience my name, told them where I lived. You wouldn't have had to done none of that. Just watch the podcast and you would have known. You see, unlike you, one, I knew the minute I decided to call Up Church out that a bunch of low IQ idiots like you would, your first thing would do would try to dox me, because that's what you do to everybody, because you think if you can intimidate somebody, they won't speak the truth. Only you weren't able to intimidate me. I'm not intimidated by you. Therefore, I just put my own name out there so you guys wouldn't have anything to be proud of. And here you are, a dumbass, thinking you uncovered something spectacular, and you're so proud of yourself. You got to be putting my fucking real name and every, on your as your username or in the description of videos. And when that didn't work, start using my wife's name. Yeah, just like a fucking twerp, like a little twerp. And let's keep it real. I've never done a fucking thing to your stupid ass. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I'm talking about Ryan Upchurch, a celebrity with 3 million subscribers and a bunch of fucking money, picking on people and ruining people's lives at the sake of entertainment or hallucination. You take a pick.
You need to fucking undo it, Ryan.
Yeah, it's all funny. I bet if it was your mom or your sister, it wouldn't be funny. Let's check out some more of this. This one doesn't get any better. It just shows more and more of how stupid he is. Let's look at, he's got all his videos. Every fucking video he's got is me. Let's look at another example of his fucking brilliance. So intelligent. Just so fucking put together. But he lives in his mom's house.
I can't speak for the rest of y'all, but me, myself, I'm personally sick and tired of hearing this dude talk about the same shit every day.
Hey, guess what? You there's other videos on YouTube. That's the beauty of it. All those little icons that don't have my name on them, those are videos too that you can watch. And you just pick one of them.
Because his record's stuck on repeat.
The nice thing about, I just want to take the time to give a shout out to Buckle. Those Rock Revival jeans are, if you've never owned a pair of Rock Revival jeans, you just don't know what you're missing. They're some of the best made blue jeans ever. They're hand stitched, and they fucking fit incredible. And once you own a pair, it's just hard to go back to anything normal. And I love Buckle for that, man. This fucking Rock Revival jeans and the salvage jeans are pretty fucking good too, right? But the other thing I want to give a shout out to Buckle for is they, not only do they have some really incredibly hand sewn jeans that just fit the way they should, but they have an entire section for the LGBTQ community. And so they cater to everyone. It's not just the biker crowd. Okay. They know that not everybody's a hardcore biker. Not everybody's real manly. Not everybody's, got a lot of testosterone. Some people, have estrogen and they're kind of feminine. And they have an entire section where they sell leather hats and stuff like that, for the gay dudes. And I think it's awesome that you can go to Buckle and get a nice leather hat. I do want to tell you this though, son. No female in the history of females has ever walked up and talked to a man that was wearing a leather ball cap.
Yo, you that jealous? You can't find another topic to make yourself relevant in? You pill popping junkie?
I've got plenty of topics on my channel. My channel's pretty diverse. Now, unfortunately, when we go to your channel, we only see one topic, and that's you trying to ride my coattails. Let's just keep it real.
Cable puller groupie?
Cable puller groupie. No, the cable pulling's voluntary. It's just fun. It's cool to, be a part of something like that. Check out all the cool gear they use. I love it. I did that, did that shit a lot, because, I was lucky enough to have a venue where they have concerts right in my backyard practically. So, and I got to see the changes go from, the big, huge analog mixing consoles and big, huge analog power amps. Take 4 grown men to carry it, and the fucking welding cable you had to run to the speakers. and to what they have today, which is all digital. And they use just a Cat5 cable, one Cat5 cable, and you can run, 200 hot microphones through one Cat5 cable. I just think it's just incredible to watch the change in technology. You ought to try it sometime. It's a fun thing to do, man. It's really cool.
I'm getting a little tired of hearing this too. You're not famous, Patty. Your son is.
And you're jealous.
Your son's the one that's an entertainer.
And you're the one that's jealous.
Oh, man. Just deep. Yeah, it's just so intellectual. I bet I can predict what every video says. He's got all these problems with me, but he can't find any problems with Ryan Upchurch turning to his 3 million subscribers and fucking destroying people's lives. That he's okay with. Look, the leather hat is back. The leather hat is back.
So what? And this person, the people who say that,
This person's me.
I can guarantee you that motherfucker's got a drug problem.
I ain't got a drug problem.
Why?
Now, I know what you're about to say. You're about to say, how do you know he's talking about you? There's probably people who want to you. I know that's what you're going to say. Let's see.
About that, it's kind of funny you would point it out that when Ryan says this person, when people say I got a drug problem, you're like automatically, oh, that's me.
You know why I knew it was me? And you know why I knew you were going to say that? One, I knew you were going to say that because you're shallow as fuck, right? That would be very predictable from you. But secondly, I'm the only one making videos saying, look, this motherfucker's out of his mind. He's talking out his ass. His pupils are the size of quarters while he's staring into a ring light. You can actually see the ring light reflecting in his quarter-sized fucking pupils. And he's talking out his ass. See, if he just had big pupils, you'd think maybe Adderall, something like that. Or if he was just talking out his ass, but his eyes look normal, you'd think, oh, he's just trolling. No, he had massive sized pupils, looked very disheveled, and was talking out his ass. And it was the totality of that made it very clear that something wasn't right. Talking about Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend not being real, and Brian Laundrie's dad being Kylie's grandpa, and Kylie really being a girl named Callie, and 3 YouTubers going to California for God knows, So, a girl puts 19 years in military service, puts herself through college to get a bachelor's degree, and then decides that for no reason she's going to go to California and kill a kid. And she got away with it. No reason to go back, right? Back YouTube and just back to our normal life. But no. We're going to go back again. We're going to videotape ourselves while playing circus music and putting a life jacket on our dog and paddle over the body. I mean, the absurdity of what he was saying, combined with having pupils the size of 50-cent pieces, was how we arrived at the determination that, somebody's doing drugs. And since I'm the one that's actively talking about it, it's pretty clear to say and safe to say he's addressing me when he says that, right? Exactly.
You're not that fucking important, dude. Trust me. He might be talking about you. Because
who else would he have been talking about? No, I don't see anybody else making videos saying he's on drugs. Just me. So you unless there are some other videos, people would show them to me. I haven't seen them.
This is Psychobabble just 4 months ago. 4 months ago. And this is Psychobabble
3 days after surgery on my eyes. Still see the swelling in them.
Just today.
Fucking dumbass.
So one last time, who don't have a drug problem?
Well, not me. I'm not the one talking about fucking links you can't find and fake people and government conspiracies and helicopters flying over my house and Brian Laundrie's dad looking like Kylie's grandpa and Callie being a girl named Callie and Collie and looking alike. And I know I'm not the one doing that. I'm not the one thinking that, 3 YouTubers had some motive to go kill a kid. I'm not the one saying those things, dipshit.
Back when you blocked me from your bullshit podcast the very first time.
If it's such a bullshit podcast, Why are you there? Why are you wanting to come on? Why does it bother you so bad that you got blocked? And why are you making videos about it every day if it's such bullshit?
For telling you to go look in the mirror, I was trying to let you know, hey, dumb fuck, we can tell your physical appearance is diminishing very rapidly, but you didn't take the warning. So now, fuck you, bitch.
Well, you know, like every 3 months I have to go get what you call plasma therapy. It's a new type of way you do chemo. Okay. They chemically treat your plasma. You take your blood out, they shake it down into plasma, they chemically treat it, okay, to get rid of all the cancerous cells, and then they put it back in your body, and your current white blood cells that are in your body, as it's returning the plasma to blood, learn that what's the enemy and what's not the enemy, and it knows which ones to fight and which ones not to fight. Okay. And that helps your immune system stay strong while you're dealing with the chemicals that are killing the cancer. So it keeps the chemical from killing you. And as a result, yeah, you look kind of flush, you look kind of pale, you get kind of puffy looking, you kind of got an upset stomach every day for about a week, and then you're back to normal again. And then 3 months later, you get to do it again. I'll have to do that for the rest of my life.
So what? And this person, the people who say that,
This person's me.
I can guarantee you, that motherfucker's got a drug problem.
I ain't got a drug problem.
Why do you?
Sure about that? It's kind of funny.
Jesus Christ. Oh, he's so intellectual. Smartest shit I heard all day. Let's check out another one. I mean, we've got to at least give the guy the benefit of the doubt, right? I mean, give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Maybe he's got a video on here where he's showing us his intelligence. Oh, we already saw that. Or is this a different one? Maybe he just wears the same clothes every day. Let's see.
Psychobabble. Why don't you tell us what your favorite thing is one time for the record? Trust me, we're all listening.
Dope. D-O-P-E.
It's just going to be more that I'm a drug addict. Okay. So deep. So intellectual.
He did it to himself. Your own words, Jim. They were used against you.
Oh, he's so proud of himself. He figured out my name. The one I told everybody.
But, oh, and also that video that you made the other day where I trolled you, and
I don't remember you trolling me, dude. I've not watched any of your videos. So if I did a video and you think it was in response to you in some way, you were tripping, because this is the first time I'm watching your shit. This first time I was able to find it, because I saw in a comment somewhere how your screen name was spelled, and that was the only way I could find you, because you're too stupid to know how to even tag people right in a video so they'll see it. YouTube is a big place, son. There's estimated 2.5 million new videos a day being uploaded to YouTube. And you think you can just make a video and people will find it. And it doesn't work that way. You've got to tag somebody. It's got to show up in their recommends or their mentions or something, or they're probably not going to see it, which is why I never saw any of your videos.
You got all fucking mad and started, exposing yourself like you just did. And you mentioned how you envision 8-year-olds, a group of 8-year-olds in their underwear and sleeping bags.
What the fuck
and,
are you talking
once
about?
the lights had to go out, that they were going to sniff each other's butts. Remember? Yeah. CPS is going to get it.
Let me guess. Okay, he's going to try to connect something to do with children and sex, because that's what Crack Squad is famous for, right? It seems to be that's all they've got on their mind, is some kind of kinky sex act and something to do with kids. That's all you ever hear from these people. So yeah, without even hearing this, I know exactly where he's going to go. Let's just see.
Get a copy of that. CPS in Ohio will be getting a copy of that video.
Send her in, baby.
Of you saying that.
Send her in.
Because personally, I feel like those special needs children that are living in your household
are none of your fucking business. Okay. If I want to call out Ryan Upchurch for being a bully, I'll do so. And if that bothers you, fine, let it bother you. But for you to try to fuck with foster kids that are already dealing with abuse, for you to try to fuck with them to white knight for an entertainer is pretty fucking sickening, isn't it? But you send it right away. Okay, I'll have you know I'm very, very highly regarded in that environment. One of the ones that most of them look up to, and I've got nothing to be ashamed of. Not one fucking thing do I have to be ashamed of. I'm proud of the man I am, and I'm proud of what I do every fucking day. And a little shit stain like you still living with your mommy wearing your fucking gay leather hat don't intimidate me even a little fucking bit. Any goddamn buddy that would let some artist wannabe scribble all over them in permanent ink before they even have a fucking career or a way to make a living for themselves is a goddamn idiot.
I think they might be in danger. I have a real strong feeling they might be in danger, because you've tried to take advantage of anyone and everyone you could on YouTube, whether they were mentally challenged or not.
Anyone and everyone, when I literally called out a celebrity.
But unfortunately for you, you cross paths with a motherfucker like me who's mentally.
It's a guy that believes this fucked up goddamn government conspiracy shit and lets people scribble on him in permanent ink, thinks he's like some intellectual insight. Dumb enough to buy a leather, son, no girl is ever going to talk to you while you're wearing that hat. Ever. No girl has ever spoken to a man wearing a leather ball cap. They will look at you and immediately think you're gay and move on.
Fit. And I pay attention to everything very closely.
Very close.
And
you did all this investigating and found my Facebook and found out my name. But if you would have just watched the podcast, I told everybody because I knew there were lowlifes like you out there.
You might be able to manipulate your fucking 100 and something fucking viewers every night to the bullshit that you spew from your dick sucking lips.
You're one of them.
You might be able to fucking manipulate them because they themselves are special needs. But I'd be damned if you're going to continue to manipulate those children that live in your household that are special needs, because those are children and they need someone to stand up for them, especially if they are in fact.
Because, oh my God, they can't be around somebody that would call a bully out. Oh, no.
Special needs, because they might not even know you're taking advantage of them. They might not even know what you do to them,
Do you know what kind? You know how low class that is? The shit coming out of your mouth right now is so fucking low class, dude. It's just, and the weirdest part about, I would say the best part about you dipshits like you is you're so fucking dumb and you're so small minded that you don't even know that the shit you say makes you look small-minded and dumb. You think it makes you look smart. And I promise you, there isn't one person that would watch this video right here with an IQ above a 4 that would think anything other than you're just a pathetic piece of shit. Just nothing else to say.
Once the lights go out and they're in their sleeping bag, and they might not know that that's wrong because they're special needs. But
I can't even believe you would have thoughts like that in your head. It says a lot about you. So there you go. There's another great review of one of our favorite quack squatters, intellectual Uncle Will's role model. That's Uncle Will's role model right there. The guy that's going to take down psychobabble for calling out bullies Everybody have a nice day, folks. Looks like it's going to be a good one, man.